Good morning, everyone. How is everybody doing today? Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in again. Let me plug in my mic. New set, new problems. Hopefully you all can hear me. Alright. So. Some tea. Everybody got your coffee ready. I have fresh ground coffee in here. I have mullein leaf. I have clove and a cube of 100% cocoa and cinnamon, a little bit of honey too. There's nothing like a fresh cup of coffee. For all my Spanish people, or even just regular people, that Italian people that got the sock with the coffee in it, oh, delicious, right? Start our foot timer. Moving on. I figured this would be a better set. This is my idea lamp. If anybody, you can use any lamp that you want, but according to Feng Shui, which I'm reading a book on Feng Shui right now, turning on a lamp for ideas is a really good idea, especially if you don't have any ideas. When I turn that bad boy on, I'm already running. My mind's already going. But it's not about the lamp. It's about the, it's about triggering your mind into doing it. Like, okay, now it's think mode. That sign is a sign of think mode for me. Just like, you know, we turn the shower on, we jump right in, right? Anyways, moving on. My breakfast today is, I just put a bunch of nuts in here. Almonds, walnuts, blueberries. I didn't put any almond milk in here. I just did chia seed, almonds, and don't get the roasted ones. If you have the roasted ones, fine, that's like getting canned, but in the raw is the best one for you. Even though they don't taste the greatest, put some honey on there, put some monk fruit, you know, you'll feel great. Last night, I felt like I had woke up at like, maybe like an hour ago, and I woke up feeling nauseous. Almost like the government put something in our gas system, it felt like. Like I woke up thinking, ooh, the government put something in our gas system. But I slept good though. Maybe it's because of the new moon that we're in. Today starts a new moon. Not a new moon, but a new something. Pink moon. Today's pink moon. Anyways, moving on. A couple of things that I wanted to talk about. Last night I did a peroxide and Himalayan sea salt foot bath for 10 minutes. Let me tell you something. And I do my feet all the time, but that water, it literally sucks out all the toxicities in your body. When I tell you that water came out so, like, it literally, it pulls it out and it recalibrates your system while you sleep. So you do it before you go to sleep. But you'll see, you think you got clean feet, wash your feet real good before you go to bed, stick them in some peroxide water, you'll wake up, you'll be like, you'll look at it and you'll be like, what the hell happened last night? Yeah. Anyways, I feel very rejuvenated. So I encourage trying that. It's all stuff that you have at home, right? If you don't have Himalayan salt, use sea salt. If you don't have sea salt, use iodine salt. Even though iodine salt's not good for you because it's chemicalized. That's like the salt that you guys put on your table, grate it up, don't use that one anymore. Use that one for the outside, but don't use that one for inside, okay? Moving on. So one thing that I wanted to talk about today was jail, right? And what to expect. I think a lot of people wonder about this. I have a whole 4-part book. Like, no, actually, now I have 5. 4, 5, 5 different parts, which I hope Netflix picks up as a series. I'm going to pitch that sometime this week. I'm going to get it all together in a binder, and I'm going to get a pitch together just like I did yesterday with the Crayola thing. I'm doing a pitch for Netflix this week. I woke up with that, look, boom, idea lamp working. Because this is really good. I'm sitting on a whole lot of just, I like, stuff that I already had that I'm not even realizing they're all little blessings. Like, a deck of cards could be a blessing to someone, believe it or not. You just gotta know how to turn it into something special, okay? Use what you got at home. If you don't have glue, if you don't got tape, if you don't got that, mix flour and water. It's glue in itself, you know what I mean? Make it the best with what you have. And that's why I wanted to talk about jail, because my ideas come from a place of wanting, like never having the things that I've ever wanted, but unless they were borrowed, like a car on lease, this on lease, that on, like things that you've always wanted but never been able to get them for yourself. Whether it's due to other people, whether it's due to people not realizing they're doing it, whether we're not the victim here. We're all genders, all religions, with a plus size number is going to go, but jail. And this is for all the people that I know that are about to go to jail over something that's going on. You guys aren't going to make it. But here's a couple of pro tips for you. Before you go, while you're sitting in the waiting room of jail, you better hope that you go to protective custody, and all you gotta do is say, I want to go to protective custody, I want to go to PC, I want to go to PC, I want to go to PC. But I tell you right now, you better hope you grab a Bible, because you're going to be by yourself the whole entire time. You see me, I was ballsy enough not to do that. And because of the caliber of person I was, and because of how I was as a person, they put me in an alpha dorm where I was able to work. Even though I was bullied by the gangs and stuff, I still held my own, because ain't nobody gonna whoop me without fighting. Okay? Thank you, Orange County Corrections. Moving on. If you're in jail, right, or you're about to go to jail, just know this. Whatever situation you're in is best case scenario, because the guards and everybody, they literally make sure that you're put in a situation where you'll see all the people that read Bibles are together, all the people that are together, all the people that, and if you got some bad charges and you've done some bad things, oh baby, I promise you, they trade y'all like playing cards in there. It's like a whole Pokemon game or a Magic game, baby. They will put you up in a room to give you your karma. They sure will. You think it was bad here, where you could hide in your house after you cast your spells. Baby, they're putting you right in there with the big dog. Let them find out you did something. I remember one time, somebody did some stuff to some kids, and it was like in the level underneath where I was at, and there's they got concrete stacked. I'm talking about, I was in tears over what they were doing to this guy underneath. It was horrible. Like, this man was screaming for his life, and I was see how, what's going on out there? If you're hearing it, they deserve it. And I was like, oh, go back to sleep. Be happy you are in the situation you're in, trafficking methamphetamines. I was like, okay, I'm gonna sit here in my little trafficking methamphetamines gang, and where they put me was with the plugs. I was always with the plugs. Like, I was in a place where they had like 12 different pods, right? Because the first time I lost my mind. I thought that was going to be a way out of it. Baby, don't do that. Don't do psychiatric. I'm telling you that. Then you get to go with the real sociopaths and the real psychiatric people, like the people that flip crosses over and shit and projectile vomit and stuff. Don't go psych. Don't go psych. Don't say you want to kill yourself, because it's over. Like, you will, if they don't put you in a dungeon, in a dirty ass dungeon where people have thrown their shit all over the walls, they gonna put you in a green turtle dress that smells like straight shit and piss, because that's what those people do. That's where people that are going to death row, that's what they do. They psych out. They go to mental health. You don't want to do that, and that's not a way out. Moving on. And you're grouped on your charges. So whatever you did, baby, whatever you did wrong, trust and believe you're getting karma from the second that you walk into jail. Okay? So you better pick up a Quran, you better pick up a Bible, and you better hope he listens. Because you ain't gonna die. I promise you that. I remember one of the guys told me that. You ain't gonna die. They ain't gonna kill you here, but they gonna break you. You don't think you think you're the big bad wolf? No, baby. And they all like me. Baby, I cooked for everybody. I'm talking about, I came home, my whole entire bunk was filled with commissary. And everybody, I can't wait till somebody catches me on here that's been to Orange County's correctional institution, baby, because they will tell you. Alpha Dorm. Because I'm thorough like that. Moving on. One thing that I wanted to say on here, because it's something that came to my mind yesterday, right? One thing that I've never condoned and I've never done, nor have I ever had an OnlyFans, a Jasmine account, any of those accounts that do like webcam services. I've never, ever owned one of those. I've never, ever put myself out there like that. Because why do that when you can go strip? And go out there and hustle your real money? Like, why hide behind it? I mean, if y'all do what y'all do. But I've never done that. So if there's any accounts out there that are like that of me, or a webcam of me, or I've never done any of that ever for my own free will. So if there is, then somebody popped one on me, because I know on the dark web you could literally, people have cams of other people, right? Especially people who are like promiscuous or like, you know, whatever. They'll have cams in their house. People will come in your house and set up cams so they can make money off of you, right? Like my old apartment. In my old apartment, what you do is you take your phone, and this is if you suspect it, because if you're suspecting it, then it's true. You grab your phone, and if there is anything like that out there, and whoever's watching me, because I know I'm being watched, right? If there is anything out there like that, I already found stuff in my last apartment, right? What you do is you take your phone and you put camera app, right? I do this every single time I go to a hotel, baby. You get the camera app and you scan your whole room, and what it'll do, it will tell you the frequency of a cam. If there's a camera on, and it's right on your phone. Hidden cam app, hidden listening device app, and if your spidey sense goes off for that, baby, download that app and run around. I'm talking about run around. That's your space. You are entitled. Say I'm lying. Anyways, my last apartment had one of those, and when I tell you, I freaking broke the wall down. Like, I cut this wooden piece that was caulked to a wall. I went and I got videos of my last apartment and all this stuff. I got footage like nobody's business. For any of the law enforcement that are watching, because I know y'all are watching. Anyways, I went behind the thing, and there was a frickin', you know, like a nail. If you go on Amazon, they have nail cams that literally are the size of a nail. I'm talking about, I went behind that wall and found that nail cam. And see, for me, some people will pop out of character right there. See, for me, like how and this is how I learned, because this is how the federales do it, right? When they get a certain type of information, they sit and they wait and they build up cases for months and months and months and months and months. Baby, I found that one, and then the second that I dropped my phone on the table, the phone went off louder than before. So then I knew there was a device on the table. Boom. I left it. I took the camera out of the other one, out of the wall. I was like, baby, why are you guys doing this to me? Whatever. So after that, camera on the table, I said, ooh, I'm gonna leave this one here, because this one feels like it's good energy. Like, this is probably gonna protect me somehow. So every single time I did a drug deal, every single time I made sure I was right there at that table. Call it intuition, call it magic, call it whatever you want. Call it stupidity if y'all want to. When you listen to your inner dialogue, that knows there's a bigger thing going on than you, sometimes you just gotta listen to your inner dialogue. And don't get no background answers. Just listen to it and let it happen, honey. Because most of the time, it winds up working out in your favor to the 1,000th degree. Because what they want is for you to pop off. See what I'm saying? They want you to do that. Good morning, Crayola, and all of the possible investors in my future. I'm gonna get off here. My ideas are bursting. I got things I want to do. And make your bed, floss, put your face cream on, get in a better mindset, wake them children up in a happy way. Change your life. Change your life. Ciao, y'all. I hope you have a great day. Do something for you.